All right. I just want to talk about this realization that I had recently. And it's a recurring thing. I think this is something that I get reminded time to time. As somebody who has to lead a team, somebody who works with other people in collaborations or people that assist me, I will run into this realization, which is this: I will always get what I am. Everything in my life, people around me, the situations I'm in, the opportunities I get, everything is a reflection of who I am. I get exactly what I am, or in other words, what I deserve. It's never a surprise. It's always my fault. And this is the mindset that I get reminded time to time in a position of being a leader, somebody who has to take responsibility to lead, to set the tone, to lead by example. And whenever become frustrated about a situation, or maybe I perceive that some people are not showing up, or I get frustrated because they don't have the initiative or the agency that I have that I wish they had, like, oh, how can they not care as much as I care about something? How can they not give a shit? Or why can't they just figure it out? Why can't they just find a direction on their own without me telling them to do every single thing, right? Somebody in a position of like being a leader might have that frustration from time to time. Like at the end of the day, the buck stops with you and everything is your fault. Everything is your fault. The way that your surroundings kind of manifests, it's not this woo woo thing. It's not the fucking secret. It isn't like this. I'm not blowing on crystals and wishing for things. No. It is literally a simple reflection of how I carry myself. Okay? And the way that I kind of get reminded of this is that exactly like what I just said earlier, I'll get frustrated about how some people just won't care. Okay, this might be in a relationship, a romantic relationship. It could be in a business relationship. It could be within the team that you are running. You might look at somebody and be like, "How I wish they just cared as much as I care," you know? And that same sentiment can happen in it, like all kinds of relationships, like from romantic to business. Okay, you are invested in something and you have a vision in your head, not in other people's, it's in your head. And as a leader, it is your job to communicate this vision and to give that direction and to project that direction onto your team. Or even in your romantic relationship, commonly, if you're the man in the relationship, the woman will most likely look to you for the direction in the relationship. A woman will get angry at a man. They'll start to be passively aggressive when a man doesn't take initiative, when a man can't decide what we're gonna do, where we're gonna eat, what are we going, where are we staying, blah, 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 what are we doing today. If the man doesn't take the initiative, the woman might even actually act passively aggressive, because it is the same thing where you want somebody to give a shit and figure something out. And it's often people that are following that expect the leader to do that, right? But when the leader does not pull his own weight, when he's not showing up, when he's not giving the direction enough, when he doesn't have certainty in his direction and his vision, and he doesn't have that persuasion to inspire movement in his team or in the relationship, they will reflect that right back at you, right? And that's what happens to me from time to time. I'll get frustrated, like, why are they not giving a shit? It's because I'm not showing up. It's because I am not showing up with a clear, decisive direction and a vision that I can sell you, that I can convince you into investing into. How can they it's delusional to think I can expect them to read my mind and care about something that is in my head only, and expect them to care about it just as much as I care about it. It's delusional. It's not going to happen. It just isn't going to happen. And if I don't give them direction, if I don't give them a purpose to be there, then they lose purpose. They don't have direction. And that's my fault because I didn't show up and have clear direction for them to occupy themselves. See, here's another thing. Everybody needs purpose, right? I think this is a spiritual question that needs to be answered individually. Everybody has to ask themselves within their life what the fuck they're doing here. Okay? I believe that is actually like a human need, that you need purpose, right? And some people decide that they're gonna create their own purpose. And I would characterize that as the trait of a leader, okay? Somebody like a visionary, somebody who is directed, self-motivated, they have a vision, they have a dream, and they can self-direct them in life. And people like that, they are a little bit more audacious, they're gonna take chances, they have a higher risk tolerance because there's literally no guarantee, right? We have a vision and you're gonna execute and you're gonna go towards something. There is absolutely no fucking guarantee about it at all. But you take that risk and you fucking go for it. Those are the leaders. And that's how they get the purpose. And the other kind of people, the followers, they still want purpose, but they don't look within themselves to find that purpose or the why or the reason, to be passionate about whatever topic. They're very happy to simply buy in to other people's vision. And that actually gives them purpose to be a good employee, to become a good engineer, to become a good whatever, to serve within somebody else's dream or purpose or direction, okay? But the followers, people that want to just buy into somebody else's purpose, they need a strong director. They need a strong leader so that their purpose actually becomes fulfilled, funny enough. So it's just two kinds of people. And I basically categorize them into winners and losers. And I don't want to say losers like, unless you are, running your own company, unless you're fucking dominating in the world, like unless you're the fucking president of the world, like you're a fucking loser. No, but I believe that this is there is a distinct line in the sand where some people, they want to win and they're driven to win because their existence depends on it. It's like they have a vision that is uniquely their own and it is only their own. Nobody can do it for them. It's truly their own design and their own vision that they are trying to construct in this world out of nothing. It is purely in their imagination and their creative energy to manifest something into this world that is valuable, that they see in their mind, and they want to create it and make it a reality. Okay? And they need to want to win. They can't fucking wait for somebody to do it for them. No one cares like you care about whatever you care about. Nobody else can do that for you. So they have to have this winner mindset. They have to buy into themselves and they have to take every responsibility about winning. Like whatever it takes, I have to make it happen. Oh, that this is hard and that might be really difficult and the chances that working out is like 1%. Okay, so you're telling me there's a chance. Let's fucking do everything within our power to make that 1% come true. And that's truly the mindset that you have to be on the winner side. And then the rest of them, they are completely okay with just buying into other people's dreams, other people's purpose. But buying into that actually gives them purpose. And that's how I distinguish the followers and leaders or winners and losers, okay? And I'm not going to say, look, People that have to buy into other people's dreams, I'm not gonna say they're actually losers. Like, they're actually great people, great talents, good skill, wonderful people, intelligent people that will serve a great purpose within that organization, within that structure of a relationship, within a bigger organization. And that is completely cool. That's how humans have done anything. Nothing got built in human history just because one person decided and he did it all on his own. No, he needed cooperation. We needed all these people to gather together and put the effort together. As social animals, we have the ability to organize and make something happen, like build the fucking pyramids, build a city, right? Build planes, build all this stuff that we have right now today that we just I couldn't do any of it. I don't know how to make any of this. I don't know how to make this. I don't know how to make this. I just yap. I just fucking yap. Okay? So look, we need everybody. Everybody is contributing into humanity with their own skill sets. Okay? So look, yeah, maybe winners and losers, it's not the most nice way of putting it. But I'm gonna just call it that, just within the framework and the context of like the difference, the discernment and the distinction there is, a nuance of the mindset between people that have their self drive to create their purpose and the people that are absolutely okay just buying into other people's purpose and contributing their own unique skill stacks to be useful and valuable for that cause. But the main point, okay, let's go back to the main point. The main point is, as somebody operating as a winner or the leader, okay, the director, if they don't show up, if they don't have clarity about their vision, if they don't have clarity about their purpose and where they are going, the people that they have to lead lose their purpose. When I fall into this uncertainty or like I don't have clear direction about what the fuck I'm doing, then I might get frustrated with the people around me because I perceive that they don't give a fuck, because they don't have the self-direction to do something. It's actually my fault. It's not their fault. It's my fault for not giving them the purpose. It's my fault for not giving them clear directions. As somebody who's like, if you're the leader, if you're the manager, the boss, okay, it's your job. And that's what I mean by you always get what you are. It's always a simple reflection of what the fuck you are doing. How you bring yourself and how you show the fuck up. Everything is that. It's not woo-woo. It's not fucking manifestation. It's not the fucking secret. It's not the fucking, the universe is da-da-da. Like, I'm not blowing on crystals. No, it's truly a logical thing. It's a logical fucking thing. Right? When you account the human nature of that, like the discernment of those two categories of people, it's just a logical thing. Like, there are followers and there are leaders, and leaders need to come with that certainty to give the people that are following direction and purpose. And once they lose it, they don't know what to do with themselves. And then the leader might get frustrated. You might get frustrated because your followers and the people you work with are not self-directing. And why can't they care about it as much as I do? Why can't they just figure it out on their own? Why do I have to do everything? Because you're the goddamn leader. You're the fucking leader. Yes, everything is your fucking fault. Okay? Look, I'm just pretty much saying this to myself. I get reminded, sometimes, just look like, oh, okay, I'm not pulling my weight. I'm not showing up, and I'm not fucking setting the example. I'm not setting the tone. I'm not clear about my direction. I'm not communicating my direction properly to the people that I'm working with. That's my fault. That is my fault. And if I don't have that clear direction, the clear vision, then people cannot buy into it. People can't buy into the work that we are doing. And that's super important as a leader. If you're running a business, if you're in a relationship, or if you're just, within a circle of friends and you want to make something happen of it. When want to have a good time, want to go somewhere, want to plan a trip, want to fucking start a business, want to sell something, want to take the girl on a really cool date. Well, you gotta lead. You gotta lead, and you gotta know where you're going. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta make them feel like they are in good hands. So that's what I just wanted to yap about today. It's a reminder to myself. Everything in life is a reflection of who you are and what you are. You get what you are, always. Simple as that.